Man, I am so excited for this draft. We are drafting my cube. It's a 360 card cube. I have it equally balanced in the elements. I can even show you my handy dandy spreadsheet. So this is how I balanced the cube. So I've got 62 cards of each spell. I've got 6 cards of each site in each element. And then this is the minion count. This is the magic and aura count. So I tried to make things pretty balanced. Fire has diffused minions because it just has a lot of really good magics. So that's why that number is lower, but I think that is going to balance out. And honestly, like looking into the future, I feel like that's always going to be the case. Fire's just going to have really good burn spells and stuff. And then we've got some multicolored stuff. So there's 28 minions that are multicolored, and then I've got 24 sites that are multicolored. So it is singleton except for the sites. So I have 2 of each of the dual sites from beta, and then I've got 2 of each of the tri-sites from Arthurian Legends. I'm kind of curious to see how busted having 2 of each of the 3 element sites is. I feel like the fixing might just be too good, and I might take 4 of those out and then put in 4 more just like single element sites, because I feel like these are like a really, really high pick. Like if I open one of those in my first pack, I feel like there's like probably like a 50% or higher chance of me just taking that first pick and being really happy, and then playing 3, if not all of the elements, and just playing all the busted cards. I kind of feel similarly about Elementalist. These are the avatars that I have. There's 17 of them, I believe. I've got 1 of each of the beta ones, the beta elemental ones, and then 1 of each of the newer ones, I guess the alpha ones. And then Archimago seems kind of iffy. Battle Mage, I think, could be good. Death Speaker's pretty iffy. Elementalist, I think, is great. Pathfinder, we have a special rule where you can play any number of the basic sites, but you need to have only 1 of each of the other sites. So we'll see if that comes up. Yeah. No Enchantress, no Sorcerer. Sorcerer's just really boring, and I feel like if someone takes it, they're just gonna win the draft, basically. It just seems that powerful to me, and it's just pretty boring. It just powers out all the really interesting avatars. So Spellslinger is the default. I think that's it for house rules. I think that's the only thing that we had in here. I do have a primer written down. We draft every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. The channel is Sorcerers at the Core, and you can find a invite to that. Okay, so we've got 7, hopefully 8 then. I've got a 3-color site, and I have a core. So the only experience I have in this is doing a bunch of pack-on-pick ones with myself, and the thing that I learned was like, okay, there's a lot of bombs, obviously. I have like all the elites and uniques that are good in the cube, and a lot of them cost like 5 or 6 mana. So I think the cores are actually quite good. I'm kind of surprised to say, honestly. So I'm going to try first picking a core and just see how that goes. I'm really curious if the sites are just better, but I don't really know. I think Aquamarine core is probably like the 2nd worst core, but we will see how that goes. Okay, I got 2 tri-sites, and second pick, I'm probably taking a site here. Thundering Giant, I think, is really, really good. I've played with this card in paper, but it's probably replacement level for this cube. I honestly thought this cube was going to be kind of lower power level, and then I started doing pack-on-pick ones with myself, and I was like, damn. Okay, so these are both water, earth. 1 is fire, 1 is air. versus air is the question. I think fire is actually just going to be better, so I'm going to second pick that. And hopefully there's another bomb coming my way. Ooh, okay. So other people aren't so high on the cores either. I don't think... Oh my gosh, there's 2 cores in this pack? Alright. Monstrous Lion, I think, is kind of a busted card. I was putting it up against other pretty big bombs, and I was like, damn, this is actually just better. So I'm probably going to take that. Yeah, Annual Fair is in because it's like one of the other 2 cards that are good fixers, but honestly, I feel like Annual Fair is probably the worst one by far. So I'm not super high on that. I think the mixes, someone needs to prove to me that the mixes are going to be good in this. So yeah, I'm going to take Monstrous Lion, and I guess be happy that I took a fire sight instead of an air sight. But yeah, I've got 2 water sources, I've got a bunch of air sources, or sorry, 2 water sources. I don't have an air source is what I was going to say. A pillar is kind of cool, I guess. 2 fairies is great. There's no bombs. Avatar of Water I think is pretty bad. I guess Wildfire goes pretty well with my Monstrous Lion. Yeah, I think it's between these 3 cards. I feel like this normally just kills like one thing, and it's not going to kill a lot of the bombs. I don't have an air source, but that's not really going to stop me from taking Tooth Fairies. That card's really good. Pillars is pretty irreplaceable, though. Yeah, I don't know. I got a bunch of mana sources. That doesn't feel great. Huh. Yeah. And I kind of want to spend my site picks on mana fixers, probably. I'm going to take Tooth Fairies. We'll see. That was a hard one. Ooh. The only other copy of that card. Ooh, there's a Boudica. So it's between Boudica. I don't think the Kraken's good, even with a core. Tithe I don't think is going to be super good. Grendel Boar is just okay. Oh, Crump Prince is going to be better than that. Yeah, so I think it's between probably these 3. Fields is okay, I guess, but we'll see. It's triple fire, which I guess is a little tricky, but I do have Monstrous Lion, which is double fire. And, man, don't have any mortals yet. I guess, yeah, I'm just going to take Boudica. It's just the highest upside card, and I'm a little hesitant to take more fixers since it seems like whoever's passing to me at least isn't like first picking them or anything. Obviously, Violent is super good, but I guess I'm just in the market for more bombs at the moment. So Cyclops, another site. Doesn't strike back while defending. I guess I'm not like very excited about that, so maybe I should take a site. Maybe I should consider that Violent. Like, I'm really excited about the bombs. I hope this Finwife wheels. I'll probably play that if I end up with these many bombs. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, and there's 4 water cards, and I think these 2 will probably get taken first. It's sad that like Swamp Buffalo kind of needs to be in the cube still. Like, I think this might be the only like 1 mana 2-power thing. No, I think Wild Boars is still in there, but maybe not Snow Leopard or whatever the other one is. Infernal Legion. Wow. So yeah, it feels like fire's pretty open. Cone of Flame, I guess, isn't the most amazing card. This is double air, and I don't think it's that good. Wrath of the Sea is cool, but it's expensive. Wow. Am I gonna take a triple fire card again? Maybe. Vesuvius. I mean, I like Rita as well. So yeah, it feels like water is open and fire is pretty open so far. Of course, I've taken no water cards, but I guess the last pack just had a bunch of like pretty mediocre water cards, so maybe that's not a huge signal. But fire, I think for sure. Wow, Saracen Raiders. Yeah. I think so. So Ball Lightning, that's pretty good. I think people like Unseelie Court a lot, even though I don't think it's amazing, so that's a signal that air is open. Yeah, River Flame's cool, I guess, but there's probably not that many applications for it. But I would definitely play it, obviously. Like a Poison Nova or something sweet like that would be good. Watch I take all this fixing and then I just end up like 60% fire or something. But even if I do, like, these are still gonna come in handy. These are both fire water. And I've got a core. And like, I think I'm definitely playing this core. Ooh, Sir Agravain, that's a really nice one. Yeah, like, oh my god, it's 3 mana. Man, that card's really good. Stealth movement +1, whenever an ally attacks an enemy adjacent to him, he strikes that enemy afterwards without losing stealth. Nightmare is just okay. I think there's kind of a huge difference between 6 and 7. I'm convinced that 6 is a really good place to be. I'm not sure about 7. And I definitely am not ready to take 8 drops. So I love Thundering Giant. But Phoenix is just a really good card in my primary element. And I've only got 1 air fixer so far. That's pretty tough. Like, I definitely like being water fire right now. And the Phoenix, I mean, it costs 1 less. Thundering Giant's pretty busted though. It comes down and eats something like every time. It's so messed up. But it's double air. Yeah, I should just stay in my lane. As much as I really want Thundering Giant. I just can't. Yeah, this is a weird pack. I have, I think, no beast. Oh, this is a beast. Oh, this is a beast. But I don't know how much I want to spend 4 mana to draw a card. So probably not taking that. And water is the card, is the element that I have the most ability to splash right now, and this is just a good card. I think all of the just 3 mana, 3 power minions, like this is, like I'm happy to pick them up. 10th pick. I guess this is 11th pick. Avatar of Water. Let me read this card. Tap flood a site adjacent to your body of water. Until you do so again, you may teleport there. So it's tap flood a site. Move there. That doesn't interest me at all. Banishment is pretty interesting. The Frogmen. Maybe I should take it. I mean, a triple Earth card is pretty tough to justify. And this sends a signal, at least. Swamp Buffalo or Pigs of the Sounder. Oh, man. I really hope someone gets both of those. That's kind of funny. Oh, I should have kept my eye on that. Do I take Swamp Buffalo just so that someone might Pigs of the Sounder into Grand Old Boar? I think that's funny enough. I will just do that. Wow. Last pick, Wrath of the Sea. I mean, I don't love Wrath of the Sea, but... Alright. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I'm probably taking Atlantean Fate. I think that card's insane, obviously. Immolation would be sweet to get back. Ancient Dragon I might play if it comes back. Cores and Thighs I'm not too sure about, but it's probably good. Just gonna reposition these a little bit. Maybe I can put my sights over here. Alright. Yeah, I'm quite happy with this so far. Right. I think I'm on Shelly Code, which is kind of sad. So this is my only air card right now, right? Yeah. Oh, there's an Earthquake. Oof. Earthquake is very good. Maybe I should, yeah, I'm not taking Shelly Code. There's no way. Drown I think is pretty bad. It's kind of a trap, honestly, but it's gotta be in there anyway for now. Love Up Strider, Pilgrims, I think terrible. I think just any of the one power things, even if they draw a card, are pretty bad, but I guess if I was playing Death Speaker or something, that's why it's kind of there. Alright, so I've got Earthquake, I've got Tooth Fairies. Let's get some fixing. Maybe that Aqueduct comes back. That'd be lucky. Ooh, Oasis. That's kind of perfect. Sir Tom Thumb, I wish I could play that, but I don't know. Mesmerism. I really want this Mesmerism to come back. I don't think anyone's gonna take it. Yeah, Sir Tom Thumb. You're probably not gonna make the cut, sadly. So yeah, I think Oasis is gonna go before Mesmerism for sure. Yeah, I think it's Oasis, Mesmerism, Tufted Turtles. I know I'd love to play a Desert, but that's not really a priority, I don't think. I think Mesmerism, I'm hoping Wheels. Tufted Turtles, someone could definitely take. But Oasis, I just can't pass up on Oasis, I think. I just really want to have good mana. I've taken 1, 2, 3 cards, yeah. Alright, so we've got a Lava Flow, Mr. Storeworm, which I don't think is great because it's waterbound. There's a Pond, but that's not the pick. I'm pretty high on the fixing I'm finding, and I'm pretty low on the non-fixing sites. Maybe that's just how it's worked out. I just want to take really good spells, and then I want to take the fixing to be able to cast them. Yeah, Lava Flow is super good, and I don't have like a lot of removal right now. I should be making sure I'm not like passing up on Earth stuff, since I really do want to be in Earth. I don't know, do I consider Mr. Storeworm? It's triple water, which right now I've got a couple double water cards, which I might not play Wrath of the Sea, but lava flow a lot. And honestly, maybe Mr. Storeworm Wheels. Fire is the most open element. Avatar of Air. Sorry, Avatar of Fire. Tap this turn. Fire sights in your hand are also fireballs. Oh my gosh. An Arcane Barrage. Chaos Twister. Ooh, an Aqueduct. I really like that. I like Blaze a lot. Heat Ray's just okay. Sandworm's great. This is a nuts pack. I think even for Cube. I probably just want this Aqueduct. I don't know. Like, I'm pretty far away from putting Arcane Barrage in my deck. I've got one air source and no air cards. That's not where you want to be. Great Old One, like I said, I think it's... I'm pretty dubious on the 8 mana plays, so I think I'm going to pass that one. Man, I feel like I do need to shore up my early game. So I've got 2 earth sources. I think I can pretty comfortably say that I'm playing that Earthquake. Oh my gosh. Whirling Blades, you're killing me. I love Whirling Blades. There's a Water Air Sight. Man, Browse Whirling Blades East-West Dragon? Holy smokes. I don't think that air has been that open. But there's 5 air cards in this pack. There's no fire cards. That's pretty interesting. But maybe that's just the pack that this was. 10. I like Shameless Squire, but I guess I like it a lot more when you're playing AL. There's not so many things carrying lances and whatnot. Unland Angler. I mean, obviously Root Spider's just amazing. I should just take it and be happy. Troll Bridge, I like that. Sea Raiders, I like. Hellas Wanderers, I think, is too deep for me to play. Sorcery Vein. 5 mana, 3/4. Lance, Genesis. Oh yeah, choose a beast. And then they both have +2 power while adjacent. That one I don't want to be on the water. Frog is a beast. Nice. I mean, I don't think I'm really considering this. So yeah, Sea Raiders or Troll Bridge. I guess I do really want to get to the late game because I don't really have much early game stuff, so Troll Bridge is pretty nice. Whenever it attacks and kills an enemy, its controller discards the topmost spell. You may cast that spell once this turn. Ignoring Threshold. I mean, this technically also kind of shores up my early game, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not playing that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I'm not feeling like amazing on my playables. Because I've taken 4 sites. I don't feel bad about it though. Yeah, I'm gonna take Sea Raiders. Shield Maidens. Yeah, there's a bunch of air cards again. I don't think any of them are amazing though. Rift Valley, I guess, is cool, but I'm probably not the one that's like trying to get aggressive. And like get up on my opponent's business. Polar Explorers, I guess, is interesting, but Shield Maidens is just much better. How do I actually feel about my mana right now? So I've got 4 water sources. So water is easy to play. And then I've got 1, 2 earth sources. And then this is basically just another oasis right now. And then this one's all 3 of my elements. That seems okay. Nice. So yeah, that Immolation Wield. Yeah, Yeah, I mean, I think I'm going to take that. This is just kind of a 2-mana do nothing with stealth, which I guess is better than the average 2-drop. Where's Nthias? It's like only good if you're ahead, I think, right? I don't know. I don't feel amazing about it. Or at least my ability to actually make that card work. Wayfaring Pilgrim. Like I said, I think that card is kind of just for Death Speaker. I guess Highland Falconer's a thing. I don't have any targets for it. I also have no 2-drops. Do I take Wayfaring Pilgrim as a really terrible 2-drop? I don't know. Probably not. I think I'm not playing any of these, so I should just take... I guess maybe I'll play Ice Lance. I kind of doubt it. When they changed the rule for projectiles, Ice Lance just got so much worse. Okay. Yeah, don't have enough Earth for Geomancer. I thought that this card was terrible, but after I like kind of did the math on it, I was like, well, you are kind of even on cards, assuming that you play 2 Earth Sites or something out of your hand, and you just don't ever draw a site for turn, unlike Spellslinger, which you like pretty much always draw your 4th site for turn. I guess Gosswood Helmet is kind of cool too, but I've got so many playables, I think I should just take the site and be happy. I would like to not play Wrath of the Sea, I think, still. Yeah, I'm just not going to have enough water sites to make that good. Iron Shackles is actually a good card. Like, how do you get rid of it? I don't have any disenchants in the cube, which is because I think the relics, or the artifacts are just kind of bad. I don't love passing Merlin's Tower, but... like, I'm just going to play this Iron Shackles, I think, most likely. Like, there's just so many bombs, and this just deals with all of them unless they have stealth or something. To target enemy minion, so it could even be... oh, it's target enemy, yeah. Okay. I was going to say, maybe you could even do it on, like, a burrowed thing, but no. You do have to target it. Avatar Fire is cute. I don't think I'm playing it. I'm just going to play a Kelp Cavern. That card's just always good. Ooh, do I risk passing up Browse? I don't think I'm playing Shameless Squire. It's kind of sad to me because it's so good in Arthurian Legends. But honestly, thinking about it more, it's like, yeah, there's a bunch of Sirs that have lances. And then I guess maybe you could steal like a core or something. But I just don't really see that happening. Yeah, I'm not going to risk passing up Browse. I think that's too good to pass. Yeah, Valor, I think this is fair. It's not... I don't think it's even playable in Arthurian Legends, honestly. Glastonbury Tour. I'm upset about this card. Has anyone seen the TCG player prices right now? Someone just like bought them all after Lord of Itza made a video about it. And now this one and one other one are like $50 and just no one else is listing them for less than $50. It's like, come on. It's like a $25 card. Like, and I really want one for a tournament that's coming up. I'll be in Chicago on May 3rd. And 4th, hopefully drafting the cube, but it filled up before I RSVP'd, so we'll see if I get into that or not. If anyone's watching this and they want to drop out of the cube, let me know. Wow, so I love both of these sites. I guess Steppe is actually just better than Glastonbury Tour. But I'm kind of hungry for more expensive stuff too. I think my mana's pretty amazing already. I've got 4 sites that fix. There's like 3 bombs and they're all fire. Yeah, maybe I should just take the site that I really want. Oh, Sermorian is... Which one would I be taking if I didn't do that, though? Sir Lancelot. I mean, that's a pretty messed up card. I don't know, one of these bombs will wheel. I should just make sure I can cast my things. Burning Hands, I think, is still amazing, even in queue. Year of the Blaze, I'm not really sold on that. It's not a good site for me. Disintegrate. Banish target minion nearby and everything it carries versus Burning Hands. I guess there are going to be more, like, really big things, so maybe Disintegrate is better. Ooh, maybe I should shore up my early game and just take Bosk Troll. Ooh, Spear Marshal's really good. Oof. Yeah, I probably should have 2 drops. It's kind of interesting. Kettle Top versus Bosk Troll. I really want to be drawing sites, so it's really, I really want to draw spells and not sites. So if I have that in my opening hand, I can hopefully just not draw a site for turn, and I can just wait for my Kettle Top to die. I do have a pretty good suite of removal. I've got some good threats. I could probably use more premium bombs. Yeah, I need to have more 2 drops. So I'm just gonna take the Kettle Top. Flame Collar. Ooh, there's an Oasis. It's a Pixies. Sealy Court. Not too sure about that one. Mix Aqua. Not the mix that I want. Flame Collar. Summon Immortal or Artifact. Probably not. Ripple Boggart's pretty nice. Yeah, I don't think I'm playing Flame Collar. It's just kind of... Let's count my playables. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20. I could probably take an Oasis and be okay. I'm so curious to see how people's decks look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm only gonna have 4 ordinary sites. Yeah, okay, this will probably be my last site that I take. There's a bunch of good cards in there that I could have taken, but that's where we're at. Glastonbury Tour. Nice. I think that's probably just better than Mirror Realm. Ooh, Gigantism. This is double Earth, right? And then Ruler of Duel. Firebolts. Fireball. I just said I wasn't going to take more sites, so I'm probably going to take a spell here. Gigantism is good at dooring people, which is the name of the game. Ruler of Thule is pretty nice. I think I'm on Gigantism. Yeah, that could be wrong. They're both good cards. It doesn't matter. Playing Gigantism and Limited. We'll see how that goes. I guess it's like Quadrant Theory. I guess it's really good when you're ahead. I don't know. That's a discussion for another time, I guess. Okay, so now the packs are starting to not look so good. I still have just one air source, right? Yeah, so I don't think I'm playing either of these. I don't think those are worth splashing for. I guess it's probably Harassing Ruffians. This is a really good 3-drop. And yeah, these sites aren't for me. Yeah. Hunting Party's good, but I think Harassing Ruffians is really nice. This is pretty much where I expected to end up, like playing 3 elements, and I guess I thought that I was maybe going to consider playing a 4th element, but that didn't end up really being the case. I did expect I was going to be taking these sites higher than other people, and that kind of ended up being the case. Slumbering Giantess. So my only ways to wake it up, I guess technically Lava Flow. That's not really the way Ice Lance. And then there's Root Spider. Can wake it up. And then I have one desert, but that one's not for me. Alright, there's a Phalanx. I'm not sure that this card's really that good. Or the Bull Demons. I think it's between these 3. Bull Demons are 5 mana for 5 power. I only have one other 5-drop. I guess that's probably really good with the Phoenix, right? They strike each untapped unit there. Yeah, that's super good with Phoenix. I think it becomes a 9-power airborne unit. I mean, that's pretty sick. We finally found synergy in Sorcery. It's been a long time coming. I mean, this is like... I'm gonna try this. I found synergy. I can't not play the thing that has synergy. I'm just sort of joking, but not totally. I feel like I absolutely love Sorcery, and I'm not complaining about it, but it does feel like there's not really like element pairings that are supposed to do this specific thing. It's kind of just like pairing good cards together, and I guess kind of they're getting there because they have multi-element spells now, so I think that's a good sign that we're moving toward having more synergy. Alright, 6 mana, 4 power, airborne. That untaps stuff. Untap all allies here, so it has vigilance. So it's literally Sarah Angel. That's pretty cool. And then Far East Assassin. It can throw an artifact, which I'm not going to have. I could throw a core. That's really bad. I think that's literally the only thing. Let's see if a lance. Anyway. I do want 2-drops, but I'm just not really sure. I've got a lot of 3s that does shore up the early game some. And then I've kind of got like 2 earthquake abilities, which is cool. Do I go for the bombs? I think so. I think it's going to be bombs against bombs a lot of the time. Whoever has the biggest bomb wins. Or whoever draws the most bombs wins. Ooh, Great Drowning of Men. It's kind of an interesting one. Maze Minotaur is just good vanilla. Vanguard Knight. I guess, I don't know. I've got enough things to do at 3 mana, but some of them are vanilla. Like these 2 are just vanilla. Harassing Ruffians is better than vanilla, I think. Alright. I guess, yeah, I'll just take the thing that's always 4 power. This is probably my last new pack, right? Yeah. All right. So yeah, 2 out of the 3 did wheel. I think I like Sir Lancelot probably better than this. 6 mana, 6 power. Attack 3 things at once. That's not gonna happen ever. First time he fights, each turn he untaps. That's kind of funny. If they are trying to like throw 2 things at him, I guess. I don't know. It's not really gonna come up. Hillock Basilisk. Hillock Basilisk is actually a consideration. Like, disabling their stuff is very good. I've got Root Spider and Basilisk. I mean, that might just be better than having another 6 mana bomb. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Certain Thought isn't even that good. Fervent Digging Team is pretty sweet. I just can't take 2 drops. Play Basilisk. I probably have way more than playables. I should check that real quick, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 26. I've got 26. Spear Marshal. I wonder if I can like almost cut water. Wow. I'm close to it, but I'm definitely playing a 19th Fate, so I've got the fixing. I'm probably cutting some of those water cards. So Pendragon Legacy, I guess that's a thing, but I think just raw power. Okay. Sugar Plum Pixie versus Sealy Quartz. This is much better than like a Frog of Lang or something, so yeah, I think I'm into that. I'll play that card. A 2-drop. 3 mana, 3 power. It's got Submerge at the start of your turn. Force target nearby enemy minion to take a step. Target nearby. Air has seemed pretty open. I'm kind of surprised it's looking open like both directions. Yeah, I'll take this 3 and maybe it'll bump out one of my other 3s. Not a big deal. Yeah, Archimaga's kind of iffy. You just don't want to have that many magics in your deck, and you have to get at least 1 card worth of value out of it, so like this one's an aura. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 magics. Like I would need to draw 3 out of my 5 magics to even be able to cast one of them again, and I'm probably not playing like Ice Lance. So I have even less. Unland Eel I'm not playing, so I'm gonna take Band of Thieves. Templar. Templar's actually sort of interesting to me. I guess I'll take it and consider it. I've never had to decide if it's gonna be okay or not. I guess I probably do have Night Sirs and Dames. Do I? Oh. This one. Hello, sir. I think I am playing the core. Am I playing the core? If it's in my opening hand, I can choose not to draw sights ever, so that's nice.
Even if I lose every single game, that was a really cool draft experience. Seeing all the different avatars and stuff you put in, like,
oh, cool.
It was fun.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I put in a decent amount of time. I just haven't been able to draft it. So thanks, guys, for showing up and being willing to draft it.
For sure.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's totally different than drafting AL or the beta in AL. So
Drafting with some nice folks
Just
today.
kept seeing good card after good card, and it's like,
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm
Yeah.
supposed to do here.
Yeah, a lot of power for sure. It's gonna make it really hard to make cuts, and I'm probably going to like 30 spells.
Alright, so these are the 3 drops that actually have abilities. These are kind of vanilla. I guess that's kind of the same for this, but a 4 mana, 4 power thing is quite a bit better than a 3 mana, 3 power thing. I guess I've got a lot of 5s and 6s compared to most draft decks. I probably should play this core. I'm probably cutting Ice Lance. That's pretty iffy to me. I guess let me check out my... I don't care that much about checking on my thresholds. I think my mana is just going to be great. But okay, I've got a triple fire thing here at 6 mana, which is doable. I've got a triple fire thing here. I've got double fire. Yeah, I think that's kind of where you want to be. Maybe that's kind of ideal to have like 1 element with triple. All right, I still got 1 cut, 2 cuts. I counted 26, and then I cut Ice Lance. Yeah, so I got 1 more cut. That's a tough one. I will never play 25 cards, by the way. That is just unacceptable. You need to get to 24. And then I get to look at my minions and see if any of them actually get the discount. And if I should actually consider playing Templar. Sugar Plum Pixies. Alright, so this is the most vanilla thing that I have. Maybe I should cut it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 3-drops and 2 2-drops. I don't really want to cut any more from this section. I'm calling Mace Minotaur, but I'm calling him vanilla, but he does have an ability. I don't know. But it's like, if they're just on the corners, then it doesn't really do anything.
I'll be over in table 3.
I guess you could do something cheeky where like you play it and then it prevents someone from being able to defend one of your other units attacking something else. But maybe that is the cut. And I don't know, it might actually be right to just cut the core. I really don't know, but I have a lot of 5s and 6s, so I'm just gonna try it out. All right, I guess I'm gonna put this in Curiosa, and then I'll figure out.
Game with this deck
I'll figure out my sites after that.
That's okay.
All the cards look so good. It's hard to mulligan.
A hard mulligan. Do I want to mulligan that? I think I'll keep it, I guess.
All right, sweet.
Site here. I'll be okay. I think. Yep, whenever you're ready.
I'm good.
Okay. Tab. Digital.
Sure.
How you pronounce it?
Yeah, no one knows.
I get my tone.
We'll play a castle and pass.
Okay. Let's do spell return. Okay. Let's tap for a stream. Play a land surveyor. Site. And your turn.
Okay. Alright, I go Oasis. Well, do I go Oasis? guess I'll go Valley. Pass.
Okay. Spell. Okay. Just tap for a stream here.
I think with how expensive my hand is, I'm going to be drawing sights.
Play 4 waters.
I can draw one more spell,
And guess a
and then I'm just going to draw 2 sights probably.
Plague of Frogs.
Plague of Frogs is actually a card I'm considering taking out of my cube. Just not really sure what the applications are with it.
Well, have it as 3 below. It's annoying to do. 3 below the site. 3 above, and 1 back here.
Okay, so there's 3 on top, 3 below, 1 back.
Yeah, and 1 back there.
Play a Sea Raider here.
Okay. Let's do spell for turn.
So curious what he pops this 4 waters for. He plays like a Kraken or a Great Old One or something. That'll be pretty sick. It's pretty hard to kill a Great Old One. Maybe I should have kept that Iron Shackles.
Gonna try to hit this site for 1.
Yeah, sure. I guess I'll block it.
Okay. Here. Tap for a. Valley here. My 20 back. This Land Surveyor up here.
Drawing this Raiders is really nice. That means I can actually do something on 4 and 5 rather than just play another 3-drop. Although, honestly, depending on what he plays, I might still play
Crack the
Shield Maidens.
waters to play Green Knight here.
Oof. Okay.
And move this through. I can't move him. There's yeah, like that. So there you go.
All right.
And then the Sea Raider has to.
Yeah, I'll draw first. Yep. So Sea Raider attacks. I'll put a Shield Maidens here.
Okay.
This has gone so badly. Oh my gosh. I can't even kill it with the Atlantean Fate because it's going to be on my Valley.
Do sight for turn.
Hopefully he has like a blink or something and he moves it to Oasis and kills my Shield Maidens.
Try to swing here for 1. Okay. Guess I will tap this to play a.
I was so happy to see that he was playing water for this Atlantean Fate, and then
Stream
this happened.
there.
Yeah, maybe I should have just played the Oasis here, but then I wouldn't have been able to like play Shield Maidens if it made sense to do that, so...
For 3, 4. Play a
Oof.
Sun Warriors here.
Alright. There's some good cards. Alright. Alright, so if I play Spear Marshal and I have a spear, and then he moves, and then I have to attack before I'm able to make another spear, I think. So then I would have like 3, 4, 5 power. This would survive because of Shield Maidens, but I still don't kill the thing. Bull Demons, if I put that here, put that here, and then he attacks. And then on my turn, I can choose to attack with Bull Demons, and then attack with Shield Maiden. Shield Maiden's traits for Green Knight, that feels pretty good. Unfortunately, my Bull Demons would be tapped. Oh, and he can also just block. Oof. Wow, that's so bad. Yeah, he can just block with the Frog, or I guess this Line Surveyor or something. Yeah, I mean, I want him to move on to one of these 2 sites, so I kind of just have to do that. What do I want to throw away then? Or is there... Can I just play nothing? I don't know if that's good. I mean, he probably attacks for 13, 14, 15. Oh my gosh. Wow. I'm just getting absolutely stomped this game by that Green Knight. Okay, can I play something that at least traits for the Amazon Warriors when it attacks? That would be the Bull Demon, so maybe I'm doing that. I could also double block when the thing attacks, so then maybe I should play something else. This is the synergy that I was talking about, but I don't think that's going to happen. I guess maybe I do play Bull Demon? Oh no, he's just going to kill it. Man, this is so tough. Alright. I'm going to go with, I guess, Spear Marshal. Alright, I'll play this dude. I will get a Lance. I think I'll leave it on Spear Marshal. And I'll pass. Oh, damn it, Patrick, you're gonna beat me again. That damn Green Knight. You're muted if you're talking, by the way.
Oh, yeah, move that frog up there. Play Housearn Bannerman here.
Wow.
I'm definitely going to be swinging with 3 of these frogs for 3 damage.
Some strong frogs.
Submerge. Yeah, submerge with the other 3. I'll try to swing here for 6.
Alright. Yeah, I think I will double block.
Okay, so how does I can kill the? I guess the spear. How does this?
Yeah, I think you assign 4 to the Spear Marshal, and then you would assign 2 to the Shield Maidens, and then she'd take 1 damage.
One.
So she'll survive.
Yeah, that's pretty much how we'll have to do it. Yeah.
Okay.
And then I guess I'll swing here for 2. I'll swing here for 4. Swing here for 2. And tap to draw a sight.
Alright. Okay, so she has to attack. And
5 health left, I guess, or actually 6, because I guess it's from the Bannerman is power. Yeah.
yeah, that's so terrible. Can this guy just die? Yeah.
That's like the only reason I put him in there, because I had Plague of Frogs, and I know he's
Oof.
okay on it.
Oh yeah, that is very good. Man, I am so dead. I'm so sad about that.
God, you have like an Earthquake or something.
Man, I do in my deck. This stupid Grey Knight's gonna just wreck me. I had a card in my opener. I had a Iron Shackles in my opener, and I was like, I almost kept it, and then I didn't, and now I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, I saw
That's-
that. I was thinking about grabbing that in the draft.
I
But
know it went really late. I was surprised.
yeah.
Yeah, man, I'm just dead. Ugh, I'm so sad. All right. So, am I technically dead if I? All right, I'm not technically dead. I think if I do this, it's a really horrible play. I'm gonna attack Green Knight.
Oh, okay.
So I go to Deathstorm, and I'm gonna cast Lava Flow, to kill him and everything
Okay.
along this.
And, yeah, strike nearby enemy.
Yes.
Enemies to strike. Okay. That is a big move.
Yeah, and then you take
Putting them in my
2 damage.
I take 2. Right?
But you had 18. Yeah, that's the best I had,
Okay, let's see.
sadly.
I can coin Nixie you to me,
Oh yeah,
and then yeah.
Yep.
Oof.
man.
What type of deck did you build?
Well, this is my hand. The Atlantean Fate just like lined up so badly. Like your Green Knight's
yeah.
here and your Amazon Warriors is here. I'm like, oh my god.
You
Like the
put that
only 2
Oasis
sites.
there, that would've-
Yeah, I know. Oh, that was so bad. Yeah, I probably have too many expensive cards.
Boudica,
I have like
Leader,
2 drops, I think.
Core.
But I had a bunch of 3s that helped, and then yeah, I have 1 core. I actually thought I was gonna come in and think that cores were pretty bad, and then like I practiced doing just like a bunch of pack 1 pick ones, and I realized like so many bombs in the cube are like 6 mana. So
Yeah.
I think cores and the stone are actually playable cards. So I messed up a little bit. I didn't get this on recording the first few turns. So I'm just going to quick do the first few turns. So he has Witch. He taps and plays Wasteland. I have my Spell Slinger. I tap and play Oasis. He taps and plays a Gnome Hollows here. I play Wasteland here. He plays Wasteland. And then he casts Longbowman here. And then I play this site. And I play Root Spider burrowed under this site. And I pass, and then he plays Wasteland. And he plays Pikeman here. And then he moves Longbowman here. And then he passes. I play Kelp Cavern. I put a Guile Sirens on top. And I move my Root Spider. And then I play a Saracen Raiders and attack for 3.
For 4, I'll play out this guy here. I'll make some. Oh, before I do that, I'll tap and make your spells cost 1 more this next turn.
Oh, okay, sure. Alright. So you played this dude. And then you tap the witch and that's it?
Yes, sir.
Alright. Sweet. So I draw a sight. Play Guile Sirens. Let me take a step toward Guile Sirens. So I'm going to force Sir Morian onto this site.
Start your turn.
What?
At the start of your turn.
Oh, start of my turn. Oh,
Yeah.
thanks. That's my bad. Alright. Alright, I guess I'll attack.
I'll block with the token.
Okay, sure. Okay, go ahead.
Alright. Tap. Draw.
Yeah, I think tapping Witch to make my spells cost more is not really It's not something I've ever done, I guess.
Man, it is doing mad work. Let's see.
Yeah, Root Spider. Ban Root Spider. It's like the best minion ever. I don't think it should be banned, but I don't really think anything should be banned except for Sorcerer. You should just ban Sorcerer. It would feel pretty bad to ban Sorcerer in Sorcery, though. I think that's the only card that
Sorry.
I'm like, they should have just never printed that. I don't know. It just like sets such a benchmark, and
Just
too many people play it.
trade, I think. Here. And then we'll tap draw site. We'll play the kobolds here.
Okay.
Pass.
Sure as they hit the Guile Sirens. Start of turn. What am I doing on my turn? I guess I'll do that.
Fair. Fair.
All right, draw spell. So I'll play a desert.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I'll play a Sea Raiders. I don't know.
Okay.
Pass.
Sounds good. Tap. Draw spell. One will equip this. I'll crack that. For one, I'll play out that. And then with my remaining two, I'll equip the poisonous dagger to the kobold. And then at end of turn, I'll choose to kill your Guile Siren. And then this guy will strike the Sea Raider.
Nice.
Pass. Oh, before I pass, sorry. I'll tappy tap, play site.
All right, I think I'll Iron Shackles this guy.
Okay.
That's it.
Sounds good. I'll untap, draw. I'll tap you for 1/2.
Oh, sure.
And then pass. I'll kill the hello? Alright, I'll kill that guy.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, draw a spell. Alright, I'll play Valley. I think I'm just gonna go right there. Yeah. I'll go Infernal Legion.
Nice.
I'll pass and hit you for 3.
Tap. Draw. I'll tap and move up here.
Sorry, did you pass?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you're killing this?
Yeah, sorry.
Sorry, this is under. Okay. All right. How does this work? gigantism.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that's
Yeah. So
Ouch.
that's 12. Oh, and then I'm tapping my avatar to draw a site, I think.
Okay.
And then I think I'll move my root spider. You may have your foot soldier.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, I'll move. Oh, I should move this way. Yeah. Yep, that was 4 mana. Go ahead, and then yeah, end of turn. You go to Death's Door.
Yep. Tap. We'll draw a site. Tap. Play a dude here. Then we'll guards.
Nice.
We'll tap and attack here.
Sure.
And oh yeah, the thing's just gonna hit me. I should move. Either way.
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
unplay his site if you want, but
don't
I
think
guess
it's-
yeah, no matter where you go, it's gonna be able to reach you. So
Yeah, so no GG, man.
yep, good game. Yeah, maybe just maybe this one too. All right.
I am all set.
All right. I will start with this pass.
So, okay, I will and play a step and pass.
All right, I draw a spell. I will play an Oasis and pass.
I'll do Spire. Because I want to cast Thumb and pass turn.
You have double air water for that? Oh yeah, of course you're elementalist. Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
That's good.
I'm allowed to cast anything I want, Mitch.
That's true. Pretty
So then I
much.
started with an extra spell.
Um.
Chose this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I definitely chose not to open elementalist. All right. I draw a spell, I guess.
Okay.
Play Wasteland. And I'll play Sir Agravane, I think.
I'll move it +1. Okay. Sure. I will. And draw a spell. And I will tap. Like Pebble Path. I'll attack with Thumb and your land.
Sure.
All right. I'll cast Amethyst Core. I'll do Purple Knight. Rather 3. And gets a lance. And pass here. Pass to you.
Okay. Maybe carried by any beast. Do you think that means that my beast can pick this up? I think that's what that means.
Is that really what that means?
I never thought about that, but
Would you lose stealth if you pick up Sir Thumb?
no, I mean he's not a beast, but no,
Oh,
yeah, that's interesting.
Why would you carry my unit? What benefit would that possibly have?
Well, I can
Maybe you have,
move
like,
it.
Move it, and then there's that one guy that at the end of your turn you can move something into the void. So like maybe like force Sir Thumb to jump off the map and die. Then he just goes back to hand.
Not if he's banished.
Banish if he goes into the realm.
If he enters the void.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna sadly use an immolation on this purple knight.
This 7 to target minion will die. So
Yeah.
killing purple knight with that.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna move and attack this site, and then I'll pick up the lance. So take 3.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So it doesn't have stealth anymore.
Yep.
Okay. So start turn.
Oh shit, he's movement +1. Yeah, that's fine. I think I want your lance.
Yeah, makes sense. I will draw. Oh, wait. I'll draw a spell. Okay. Maybe tap him, draw a sight. I'm just gonna throw a thumb at your guy, attack it, kill him. Okay. Bang.
Yeah, I think that was a mistake. I should have just attacked, I think, Sir Tom Thumb, because I was like probably going to take 2 from it next turn anyway, so just killing it would have probably been better, but here we are.
Yeah, I'll just cast Sir Thumb again.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll pass.
Okay. Yeah, I guess kind of weird, but I'll just attack Sir Tom Thumb. I'll take 2. I will. I'll attack here for 3,
14.
and then I'll put Harassing Ruffians here and pass.
Tap him, play Aqueduct. I'm gonna play Sir Galahad. Or Garrus? Yeah. So, get some lands. Okay, and pass turn.
I think I'll play a Valley here. Alright, I'm gonna go Boudica, move Harassing Ruffians, and
+3 while successfully attacking sites. Okay.
I'll pass.
Okay. Tap that. I will use him to attack Sir Augustine, kill him, lose the lance. He's going to untap at end of turn anyway. And then, so tap, play a lighthouse. And then I'll get Boris the Younger here for 3. And then I'll play this weird pig thing. It's Ribble Boggart.
Okay.
I think that is it for me then. That's fair.
Okay.
It's at the start of my turn. It does different things, but on your turn it just does a 3 cover.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Alright. Let's see here. Alright, I'll play a desert here, I guess.
Okay.
I'm gonna lava flow. I think this direction.
It's 5 to him and 4 to him. Does that hurt your spell slinger too?
Actually, is it? No, it doesn't. Actually, I might go this way. Let's see. So I'm attacking for 612 here. Oh wait, this only gives the other thing, so it would be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. You go to 1. Oh, that's so annoying. Yeah, I think in that case, if I don't, then you go to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Yeah, I think I just need to kill Sir Bors, so I'll go that way.
Okay.
Alright, attack for 9.
Okay.
Go.
I'll draw a spell. Tap, draw, set. I'll move Sargeras. And then put him on tap, end of turn. Then I'll cast Dame. Lance.
Okay.
And pass turn.
All right. I think I'll draw a spell. All right. So I think I'm gonna attack your site.
Okay. I'll block with Sargeras.
I take 3. All right. Okay. I think I'll attack this site for 3.
Yeah, just block.
All right. I will attack this site for 3.
And 2.
And then I'll play up Demons of a Doom. Yeah, I think I put that there. Go ahead.
Spell.
I don't think I've ever got my spell slinger all the way over to the opponent's side.
Yeah,
by
that's
just
pretty
moving.
Yeah, it seems pretty rare that would happen. I think I'm gonna cast Power of Flight on Sargeras, draw a card. Give him Airborne.
Sure.
And draw a spell. I'm just gonna cast Caven right here.
Kevin on Boudica.
Or oh, okay. I thought this was an aura that had like hit 4 sites.
No.
I thought this was way better than that. I'll just hit the bulls.
Yeah, it's not Earthquake.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was. Okay. Yeah, I'll have Sargeras attack Boudica.
Okay.
Then I'll have Dame attack here for 3. And then instead of you losing life, I'll summon spores there.
Sure.
Okay, so that was 4, 6. Okay. Then that will be the end of my turn. Oh, whoops. I hit start of turn. Sargeras on taps.
Yep. All right, attack your site for 1.
Okay, down to 1.
I'll play Monstrous Lion and move here. I'll pass.
So I can't intercept it or whatever.
You can, but it won't kill it.
Yeah, it won't really do anything. Okay. Spell. And add from draw sire. Okay. Sargeras over here. I'll have Dame attack this site, deal no damage. Search up. Purple Knight. Which gets a lance. I'll use Boars to hit your avatar for 4.
Okay, you would hit your own thing, but you can just attack this site. That's
I'll
fine.
just attack this site. Okay, gotcha. And then I'll cast Sir Lancelot.
Okay.
And give him a lance.
Sure.
And then Garrison taps. Yeah, go ahead.
All right, I'll put you on Death's Door.
Oh yeah, you can attack me there. Okay.
Yeah, move here. I'll cast a core. And then I'm just going to put 2 things here. Good.
Spell. Have Purple Knight attack the Sea Raider.
Sure, let's see. 4, 5, 6, 7. So if I double block, then you can door me with these 3. But if I just block with this, then you probably spend something else having to kill my Sea Raiders. And then you hit me for 4, 5, 6, 7, 11. Yeah, I guess I will block with just Leprechaun.
I'll use him to attack the Sea Raider.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, so when he kills that, then he untaps.
Yep.
I use Elementals to run over here. See.
Go like this.
I'm going to cast a Mordred on here and blow up your lion.
Nice.
And so Boars is going to attack here for 4. Don't have any more minions to summon over there. So yeah, I'll have him attack here for 3. Damien attack here for 3. And then Lancelot moves here.
Tapping him to move.
Taps to move. Garrus is going to untap. Okay, it's getting a little busy, but pass to you. What you got?
Alright. Yeah. Ooh. I think I gotcha. Wow, that's such a good tap deck. Yeah.
At the end of your turn, deals 3 to each other adjacent unit. Oh, wow. Yeah, it just kills everything.
Yeah.
And puts me at like past death. Yeah.
Yep. Wow. That was such a
really
good tap
close
deck. Yeah.
I thought I had you.
Yeah. Oh my god.
That was
Wow.
a great game.
Yeah, I had to
Yeah,
get
I just-
really lucky there. I think that was literally the only card I could have drawn in my whole deck.
Yeah.
Like I had an Earthquake, but I think even that maybe wouldn't have done it. I don't know.
What do you think of my
Yeah,
deck?
I guess Earthquake would have done it too. Actually, no, because then we would have just killed each other, so that doesn't actually work.
Yeah, probably.
That might have been the
Yeah, that
only
was
card in my whole
really
deck.
good top deck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. So that was an awesome draft. We had some really cool deck diversity. I was the only person playing Spellslinger. We had a Battle Mage, an Avatar of Earth, a Flame Caller, an Elementalist, a Druid, a Seer, and a Witch for the other decks. So hopefully in a future draft I pick up one of those other avatars, but I wasn't so lucky this time. I wanted to showcase a few of these decks. So the first one, this is my deck, so I think the thing that I was missing the most were 2-drops, but looking at everyone else's decks, everyone else was kind of missing 2-drops too, so I think it's more I just need to kind of fix the curve at this point, but I really wanted to draw my Aquamarine Core every single game, and I only drew it one time against Elementalist, and it was like at the end of the game and it didn't matter, but I think that the cores and the mixes are actually going to be really good. This is the deck that went 3-0. This is a Druid deck. You saw me play against him round 1 where I got creamed by the Green Knight. That was just so crazy, and obviously I should have kept that Iron Shackles in my opening hand. I'm probably never going to mulligan one of those again, especially in a cube draft where there's so many bombs running around. But this deck was pretty sweet. He also only had 2-drops in his deck. I guess he had a Porcupine Pufferfish too. I have a sneaking suspicion that Drown and Stormy Seas are actually going to be really good. Since everyone's kind of playing 3 elements, Drown might actually be better than Barry, potentially. I don't know. That might be a little bit extreme, but we'll see. And 4 Waters did look really, really good in that game where he was able to cast Green Knight before I had any board, and then I just had to attack everything into it. Like, an early Green Knight is just impossible to get back from unless you can kill it immediately. So that was pretty sweet to see. This is the Elementalist deck I played round 3 against my brother, Austin. He got lucky enough to first pick an Elementalist, and then he just took the best card ever out of every pack. So he got a Philosopher's Stone and an Amethyst Core to help out. He only had 1 2-drop, but he's got this awesome Common Sense package with Berry, Lightning Bolt, and Power Flight. So that's pretty sick. And then he had Flame Wave, Incinerate, and Cave In as really good removal. And then he just had a bunch of solid minions and all the elements. So that was really impressive. He didn't even have to take that much fixing to just play 4 elements without any issues. So yeah, Elementalist is amazing. I'm definitely going to take it early if I ever see it. And then the last deck, which you didn't get to see, was this Flamecaller mono fire deck, which I thought was really cool. I saw Flamecaller, so he must have like wielded the Flamecaller or something, but I also saw this Ruby Core, and I wish I had taken it. That's probably one of the biggest picks that I messed up in the draft. But obviously I got Ring of Morrigan. He actually had 4 2-drops, which I think is maybe the most out of everyone. And then, yeah, he's just got solid bombs, a few good removal spells, but a pretty low curve, and obviously no threshold issues. So that's really cool to see a mono fire deck. I wonder if that's going to be a regular thing. I kind of doubt it, but if you have Flamecaller, then mono fire can be really good. I learned a lot from that draft. I was definitely yelling at the screen multiple times, watching myself making some pretty bad picks. Mostly that Fire Core and not taking 2-mana minions, even though I was telling myself, like, I just can't seem to take 2-mana minions. Yeah, it turns out like the 3-mana 3-power minions just aren't good enough like they are in regular draft, so not too surprising there, but I thought they would be a little bit more impactful than they really were. I think you really just want to be spending your mana every turn, which is really cool to see. I thought that cube wasn't going to be as fast as it is, and part of that is all the decks I just showed you had some piece of mana ramp. So I think those are really important. I'm definitely going to be continuing to first pick some cores, and I think even the mixes are pretty good if you get the right one. My rule of thumb for limited for a while has been that you want to draw your 4th site to play your site on turn 4, and then try to draw spells from then on, maybe play your 5th site on turn 5 if you have a reason to, but in this I just had expensive cards sitting in my hand at the end of the game, so I think drawing your 5th or 6th site might be kind of a regular thing. You just want to get your bombs out before your opponent does. And also I might draft a little bit differently. Maybe I can find more 2-drops if I'm keeping that in mind more in my next draft. Yeah, I did look at the curve of my cube, and it looks like I'm missing a lot of 1 and 2 mana minions. There's not really a bunch of good ones that I don't have in the cube. Like, all the 1 and 2 mana minions that I don't have in the cube are pretty bad, but I might still try to take out some of the weaker 6 mana minions and slot in a few more kind of weaker 1 and 2 mana plays, or maybe there's some non-minion cards that are actually just, you can just play them on turn 2 that I might want in the cube, so I'll be taking a look at that. By the way, ignore the major misplay I had in game 2, where I could have just pulled his Quarrelsome Kobolds onto my site and killed it with the Guile Sirens. I was definitely just too focused on trying to get everything on top of the Root Spider, and that was just kind of silly. So if you want to join us, I host a weekly draft every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time on the Sorcery of the Core Discord. Big thanks to Nick for letting me host these drafts. It's been such an amazing experience getting the community together. You can find the link to that in the description of this video. And if you do, just go to the channel name Draft US in that Discord server, and you can vote on what we draft every week and things like that. I have some other polls going on. So I hope to join us. Thanks.